In medieval Europe, beauty was deeply tied to religious virtue and noble lineage. The church heavily influenced ideas of physical appearance, and purity was the prevailing aesthetic. A beautiful woman was expected to look innocent, modest, and untouchable, almost ethereal. Pale skin was the ultimate sign of beauty. It indicated not only purity, but also wealth. Only those who could afford to stay indoors, away from the sun's darkening rays, could achieve such a complexion. Eveline would spend hours avoiding daylight, shielding her delicate features under veils and wide hats. She even dabbed her cheeks with mixtures of vinegar and lead-based powders to enhance her pallor, a dangerous but common practice. Her forehead was another focus. The higher, the better. Women plucked their hairlines to give the illusion of an elongated, noble forehead, a practice that would seem bizarre today. Eyebrows were thinned or entirely removed. The face was meant to appear soft, clean, and devoid of strong expression. Hair was not simply a part of beauty, it was often the crowning glory. Blonde hair, in particular, was exalted. Poems praised golden locks as divine, and artists painted saints and Madonnas with halos of pale gold hair. Yet, natural blondes were rare in southern Europe, so women like Eveline would rinse their hair in chamomile water or lie under the sun, wearing lemon-soaked veils to lighten it. Hair was usually worn long and braided, often hidden under intricate headdresses unless one was unmarried. For married women, modesty required their hair be covered, reflecting not just religious devotion, but social expectation. Unveiled hair could suggest immorality. Virgin maidens, on the other hand, were allowed to let their hair flow freely, often during ceremonies and festivals. Unlike the modern ideals that fluctuate between curves and athleticism, the medieval body ideal was relatively consistent. A beautiful woman was expected to be small-boned, with narrow shoulders and delicate limbs. Her waist should be tiny, her hips modest. Fullness of the body was acceptable, but only to the extent that it suggested health and fertility, not indulgence or lust. Clothing enhanced these ideals. Corsets weren't widespread yet, but tight bodices and belts helped create the illusion of a narrow frame. Girdles decorated with religious symbols were worn as both fashion and moral armor. Eveline, like many noble women, ate sparingly, not just out of modesty, but also to maintain the thin figure prized by her peers. Gluttony was a sin, and spiritual discipline was often mirrored in physical form. Beauty and piety, in the eyes of society, walked hand in hand.